Hello, hello, everybody. How you doing? What's up, my dude? And dudettes. Everybody. How y'all doing this evening? Or my evening, your day, morning, whatever it may be. Hope you guys are doing well. So, there's a couple things I wanted to talk about before we got started, just because of how infuriating the cutscene was the other day. Let's actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's turn that back on, shall we? And then I gotta switch my headset to go to the other. There we go. The other connection, so I can hear the music. So, I got infuriated because of the fact that they had mentioned, you know, we're gonna get to the cutscene again, and I'll probably either die or we can pause it again right before the fight starts. But I did go around. When we ended last time, I came back to this screen and it let me know that there were some extras in place. And I wondered if it was because I 100%ed the one area, and it turned out to be the case because of the fact that when I 100%ed the rest of the areas, I got the rest of them. So we're gonna take a look at that first. So we're here in the gallery. Ta-da! Some of these are the quick flashes that we see throughout the game so far. So we have, let's hide the UI. Ravenbeak here. So he's the one who kicked the crap out of that first enemy, probably because it was like an invasion of sorts. Oh, LNR, go to the next one. Then the Chozo subjugated this Kraid, if not Kraid. Ridley is definitely Ridley regardless of anything else going on in the universe as a whole, but Kraid, I wonder if it's also is sentient. It might be. He seemed to recognize Samus and get a little pissy when we fought it. Then that's the... Which boss is that? Oh, that's the last boss. The last major boss that we fought. The one that was making everything cold by sucking up all the heat. And is that supposed to be the one that died? I guess some sacrifices to the water one, the water boss. Showing that this warrior tribe is a bunch of assholes. Yeah, that's the invisibility boss. And I'm assuming that's Black Raven up there. Black Raven? The hell is his name again? Ravenbeak. That was a whoopsie on my part. That's definitely Ravenbeak, probably seeing what the X are doing to a particular one of his tribe. That's... Okay, let's do a compare and contrast. Yeah, that headdress has got to be the same as the one that we saw. This is when they decided, oh, well, we can bring the Samus in, and here we go. Yeah. Who's that one in the distance? And then this was the special one I think I got from the 100%, because this was separated. Like, we have the 8 areas, and then we have this 9th. Because this has way too much in there, because obviously there's Mother Brain, who's been dead since Super Metroid. Ridley, Kraid, the Metroid Queen, all the little baby Metroids, Space Pirates. What is the name of that other one that died in the middle of this game? Oh, this is... Oh, they separated it out on the wiki. Give me a second. Zoop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo. What is the name of this crazy bird? Okay, here we go. Quiet Robe. And then that's Quiet Robe there. And then Ravenbeak. My god, I can't remember his name. Oh yeah, I got it this time. Ravenbeak. Woo! And then that's Adam in the front there. Looking a hell of a lot more badass and stoic than he did in Other M. Anyway. And then we got the ending rewards, which we haven't hit up yet. But I'm gonna talk about something real quick. So I got really pissy about the fact that Ravenbeak's DNA is apparently in Samus, and I claimed something that was partially incorrect. Her bird dads are actually, well, one was like bird dad by raising her, and that was Old Bird. Old Bird was the one who basically raised Samus after she lost her family at K2L. The one that actually gave his DNA to splice with Samus's was, and this is the other part that I was wrong about, but it was more in the name, Grey Voice. I had said like Iron Voice or something like that, but Grey Voice. Grey Voice was the one who gave the DNA. And I'm sitting there, I'm so pissy that... Because now adding Ravenbeak just makes her like a freaking DNA soup. Because she was human to start, so obviously she's got human DNA. From what we knew before this, she had Iron Voice's DNA, was a little bit mixed with Phazon until Phazon no longer exists. But let's just assume that Phazon doesn't exist. I mean, like, we know that that what's his face the current producer of Metroid doesn't like the Prime series, and considers them non-canon, which is, you know, an argument to be had. I disagree with it, but it's fine. So ignoring the Phazon, then she's got human DNA, Chozo DNA, Metroid DNA, because, you know, fusion happened, and now we're adding. Granted, it's another set of Chozo DNA, but they're acting like it's a different set of DNA from the one that Grey Voice gave her. Thus, it would be slightly different enough to warrant more soupage. And now I feel like she was just like Play-Doh. I mean, like, I should have felt like she was Play-Doh as soon as they added the Metroid DNA to Grey Voice's DNA and human DNA, but you know. To be fair, when I found out about the Metroid DNA, I didn't know about Grey Voice yet, but now I do. And I didn't rethink that because nothing had ever followed fusion, and now something has and makes it worse. Well, worse in a small respect. Alright, let's get into it. We're already 10 minutes in. And considering that I see Ravenbeak on the wiki as another parental figure. Dear God, Samus. You know, as much as everybody was joking about the Adam and the daddy issues thing from Other M, I no longer, and beyond the opening thing, we're gonna do this real quick. So 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. That new orange one, by the way, threw us over here. That was weird. Oh, actually, let's do this. Let's do this the cool way. Whee! Thank you. Okay, hold on. Which way do I want to go? We want to go up there. I also need to take a picture of this. Luckily, we had caught it last time. Perfect. While that doesn't look as cool, to be fair, this next bit, that first bit looks like real badass. And let me see if the outcoming is any cooler. We'll do a compare and contrast later. Okay, is there anything over here? Yeah. Interesting. Whee! Before we go there, let's make sure we recharge. Okay, making sure that I didn't lose anything. So we're gonna go over this one last time, and this time we'll actually save, actually. I didn't want to save up here because I didn't want to do that and lock myself out of going back for 100% down on the ground. But now that we've got that done, we don't have to worry about it anymore. We can just continue on our merry way. Yeah, last time I just power bombed this. I guess it really doesn't matter. Look at that. There really isn't anything up here. I mean, like, look at the fact that my save file says 100% when I got 100% of everything else. There must be nothing here.
Uploading data.
It appears your Metroid DNA has caused you to become a Metroid. Ordinarily, this would have happened immediately after the DNA transplant.
Okay, now that we know what we know, this is already sounding weird. How does Adam know anything about how Metroids work? Let me rephrase that. How Metroids... That ordinarily this would have happened after the DNA transplant. This is the one thing that I'm finding weird. Although, it's one of those things I have to fight with myself about, right? Because I think this is ridiculous. I'm not sure this would actually work this way. That's not how DNA works. Yet I will readily accept that she's already been spliced with Chozo DNA that allows her to do that morph ball thing and a bunch of other things that, you know, the power suit allows her to do that normal people can't. There's a reason why they don't take her armor whenever they, you know, and get anywhere near defeating her.
Your Foha genes must have slowed down the process. They were the only tribe capable of controlling the Metroids.
Also, how does Adam know about the specific tribe of Chozo that had the genes spliced into me?
Though you possess their DNA, you are not a Foha. Your physical prowess suggests that you must also possess Makin DNA.
See, what frustrates me is this is the explanation for that. I guess this is the problem that frustrates me the most, right? Is that, you know, when I first read this, I was thinking, okay, the Thoha DNA must have been Old Bird, because I had misremembered thinking that Old Bird put his DNA into Samus. But the other part was Grey Voice. And one of the last times we saw Grey Voice, he was actually in power armor. So I thought he was the Makin, and that's why I got confused. Obviously, you know, we're gonna see in a moment that, yeah.
Metroids are programmed to identify Makin as enemies. This suggests one thing to me.
Now this still confuses me. Why? Weren't Metroids created to destroy the X? Wasn't that their main point? Or were Makins responsible for creating the X? The Metroids were created to destroy the X. And since the X are created by design, maybe from like the DNA or anyway, something about the Makins, you know, by transitive property, Metroids are designed to destroy Makins. Not clear.
It is very probable that your metamorphosis occurred as a result of Raven Beak's attack. His presence awakened the Metroid's killer instinct.
This is the part I hate the most. Like, okay, that's fine. DNA splicing, all this ridiculousness, fine. I'll take that. Whatever. Blood instinct I don't like. Especially in sentient beings. Like humans and very obviously Chozo. Metroid. Wow. Hello. Metroid, on the other hand, it's very debatable whether or not they're actually sentient, but the baby Metroid, the baby, kind of points to the fact that they could be. Or at the very least, they have a little bit more sentience than we would have thought. But yeah. So this is why I was, since you're here, Joe, this is why I was pissed. Because I know too much about Metroid lore. She's already been spliced with Chozo DNA. Oh no, I watched both Corona and Flare play it. I stopped at Corona's second one to stop for spoilers. And I'm very much aware that everything voice acting wise is English, Chozo notwithstanding, the Chozo language still being Chozo language. But the subtitles are all in Japanese, which makes it really funny because since I watched both Corona and Flare, Corona misreads the kanji for Chozokujin as Torijin. And the reason why I know Chozokujin is the correct reading is because they took that one, collapsed it down to create Chozo for the English market. Chozo Kajin. Anyway, but she's already been spliced with Chozo DNA. We know this from the beginning. It's part of the lore. And I got really pissy because I made a mistake when I was getting pissy the other day. I had thought she was already spliced with 2 other Chozo DNAs. One, her actual bird dad's. One of them old bird, the other one gray voice. I look it up so I can actually kind of attack this with a lot of data as I'm discussing it now before we get to the boss battle. And I'm partially incorrect. Well, first thing I was incorrect about is when I was yelling about it, I said iron voice, not gray voice. Wrong name. Apologies there. Secondly, is that Old Bird actually didn't lend his DNA for the splicing for Samus to be able to survive on Zebes or Zebes. It was only gray voice. So I was wrong about that. But yeah. It's a waiting game till that comes out, my friend. But Old Bird did help raise Samus, so it's kind of like stepdad at that point, right? Where Iron Voice was closer to her real bird dad because of the DNA splicing. But then they added the fact that she got spliced here. So she's a human with human DNA, been spliced once with Chozo DNA, apparently spliced with 2 separate strands of Chozo DNA, one Gray Voice, one Raven Beak, and then later on spliced with Metroid DNA. She must be DNA soup at this point. But to be fair, she should have been DNA soup when trying to mix Chozo DNA and human DNA to start. So I really need to let go of that one. But this killer instinct thing that comes from the DNA, it still bothers me.
Since then, your metamorphosis has accelerated. It can no longer be controlled.
Also, Adam, how do you know all this information? Where did this come from?
You are now a Metroid, Samus Aran. Your very existence poses a grave threat to the galaxy.
Why did he call me by my full name?
However, there is no need to fear. You can still contribute to galactic peace. You need only use your new powers correctly.
Adam, last I checked, we were kind of not friends with the Galactic Federation because they're trying to clone Metroids. They freaking did it twice. Like, so much of the confusion in this series comes just from the stuff that's supposed to be mainline. Obviously, Metroid 1 is static and rarely ever changing. There's only the exception of what they changed in Zero Mission, which is fine. Nothing huge, story-wise. Metroid 2, the only major change they made when Samus returns is Ridley coming back to fight at the end of that, right? Super Metroid, Metroid 3 has not changed. Is and always will be a masterpiece of a highest variety. Even though I have not beaten it myself, I've gotten really far and I can see why it's really, really fun. Other M then throws the whole thing into the trash just to prove a point. Because he ruined his own Fusion thing that came out bunches of years before. Because Other M came out in 2010, Fusion came out in 2002. Fusion made it a shocking revelation that the Galactic Federation were trying to clone Metroids after the last Metroid died, only using the remnants of its DNA to do the DNA splicing to save you at the beginning of Fusion. But then Other M came out 8 years later and said, oh no, Samus has always known that the Galactic Federation has been trying to clone Metroids. So why is it a big revelation later? Much like my complaint with why she gets all pissy about, or PSTD over Ridley when she's killed him twice. And I'm being fair here. Number one, I'm ignoring what he, what the producer doesn't like the primes. So we're ignoring the primes and the 2 times she's fought him there. Fine. And I'm also ignoring the remake of Metroid, official remake of Metroid, Samus Returns, because that was made after Other M. So it's not fair for him to have to expect that. Made 7 years after Metroid, after Other M. So it definitely wasn't even in the works to consider it. Fine. But that's still 2 times that she's fought him, and then she gets scared. Really, though? Sorry, I'm harping on Other M too much. But I guess... Because honestly, I'd like to see Team Ninja get another crack at a Metroid game that's directed by someone else. Either someone internally at Team Ninja, because like I said, gameplay-wise, I loved Other M. It was really good. All the negatives that come from Other M were directed down from the top. And the producer. Oh god, I want to give him his name. I shouldn't say the producer. That's not fair to him for what he's done for Metroid, both positive and negative. He's the producer of this game too. Yoshio Sakamoto. So Sakamoto-san, everything that's bad about Metroid Other M from a gameplay perspective, or for anything, basically came down from the top from Sakamoto, because he's the one who told the voice actress to be stilted and wooden in the English dub, because in Japanese it comes up as kudere, which yes, it does perfectly. That's the way it is. But you are not an English voice actor, nor are you a native or even remotely close to being proficient English speaker. If you speak that way in English, she sounds bored. Not cool. Deadpan does work, but not the way that you're directing her. So again, directed from Sakamoto to do so. So I cannot blame the voice actress for having a terrible performance. This was on the ADR director, Sakamoto. And then the other thing was that Sakamoto hamstrung the development of Other M by making making Team Ninja develop the game to be used only with the Wiimote and not with the nunchuck at all, which he attributed to the challenges that he had developing the previous games. The first one, NES, already has a struggle. Then went to Game Boy, went up to Super Nintendo, but they expanded the scope at that point. Then they brought it down to Game Boy Advance twice, with Zero Mission and Fusion. So he knows that you can create great things from limitations. The thing is that he shouldn't, what he should not have done is do a self-imposed limitation. The Wii already had limitations attached to it, with the way the Wiimote and Nunchuck are, plus, the fact that it's not a full HD system, nor was this anywhere near as powerful as its contemporaries. It already has limitations in place. Let them play with that. Don't limit them even further. So I'd like to actually give Team Ninja another try with this, because gameplay-wise it worked, and he's the one who was in charge of most of the Other M story, so... Again, I can't blame Team Ninja for that. Everything they were given, or told to work with, they worked very well with. And same thing with anybody else who worked on the project. It's all the limitations that were put on them, either by necessity, Wii hardware, or by mandate, Wiimote only. Anyway, let's just finish this up. Yeah, I like that Samus is like, wait a minute.
You have followed my instructions faithfully so far. Continue to do so. It's that simple. I consider your performance here on TDR highly satisfactory.
The only question I have right now is how long has Adam been faked
I
from...
was right to let you live during our first encounter. That one glimpse you showed told me everything. Submit and offer up your power. My plan is the only way to bring order to the galaxy. Fulfill your destiny, Samus.
Also what?
This is an order. Disobedience will not be tolerated.
You did not say any questions, lady. You are not the real Adam. See, I saw this and I started flipping the hell out. I was like, No! What the hell happened to freaking Grey Voice? Fuck you! Granted, most of Grey Voice's characterization has come from the Metroid manga, which is official but not necessarily canon. But Grey Voice does show up in Metroid Zero Mission, and also shows up in some other pictures. He doesn't show up actually, but he shows up in pictures of both Zero Mission and Fusion. Point being, he does exist. His characterization might be in flux. But also what, Cho, before I get kicked off with what I'm about to fight here in the final boss? See, when they say that, they're not using accessibility the way you think about accessibility. They're saying accessible to people who don't play video games. Think about how many people who didn't play video games before bought a Wii. It's opening the market up to more people, hence they use the word accessible. It's not the accessibility that you're thinking of. Accessible to people who, for one reason or another, cannot play video games. Not that they don't want to. So it's a different thing. Because gameplay-wise, like control scheme-wise, honestly, I actually liked Other M. The only thing I hated about Other M was the fact you had to switch the Wiimote from the sideways playstyle to basically Metroid Prime playstyle to aim and shoot missiles, which means you could not dodge because you're in the middle of aiming, and then fire, and then have to switch back. I didn't use my missiles all that much as a result. But the rest of it was actually really cool. Anyway, let's get to this fight. Oh, right. Haha! Oh, uh-oh. Oh, that one I had to counter. Okay. Nope. Oh, I can't go through him. Okay. Nice to know. Whoa! Okay. Okay, that was... Oh, don't like that. I don't like any of this. Oh, Vegeta gut punch, no! Screw you! Oh, that was the counter one, right? Oh, I missed it. Hey, Ben. How you doing? This is my first time I'm actually trying to fight the boss. So you'll forgive me if I don't see your chats actively until much later. Ah, that was another... Keep missing that one. Not bad. Got clipped by that. Yeah, it's my first. This is literally my first time actually fighting the boss. The final boss. Though I am relatively familiar with Metroid as a whole. I did beat Samus Returns, Other M, all the Primes, Zero Mission, Fusion, etc. Nope. Ah! I saw that. I saw that one coming. Nice. Ah, that was the counter one. Drop down. I think of the two choices I had. Not doing too hot. That's okay though. Ah, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, I've been a big fan of the Metroid games for a long time, so. Ow! I keep hitting the dash instead of the... Okay, that's doing nothing. What is that? I'll let you know when I'm finished with this because I'm not thinking about it right now. Obviously, I gotta focus. I got it. I got it. I got it. Yeah. Phase 1 done, I assume. Haha, I burned your cape! Oh, I forgot, he's a bird. God damn it. Okay, nope, 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 don't want any of that. Oh. Woo! Okay. So I really need to counter early so I can get past that phase. Okay, so let me stop and take a look. All the Metroid games, huh? No. My favorite though. I have a real soft spot for Zero Mission. Zero Mission was really fun. But if I had to name the one that got me into playing Metroid, like for seriously getting into Metroid, and Metroidvanias as a whole, I play a lot of Metroidvanias in off time, if not streaming them. It's gotta be actually Prime. I liked Prime a lot. And granted, Prime is a whole different beast to the usual 2D Metroids, but I love the 2D Metroids. But the ideas that Prime instilled in me of exploring every nook and cranny and everything that was still very much Metroid was something that I liked. But Zero Mission is very good. I enjoy watching speedruns of that all the time. Watching all that jazz. Super Metroid is the one that I have the least experience with, mostly because I never had a Super NES. And while I do have Switch Online, Prime was your first as well? Yeah. while I do have Switch Online, and have played other things. Hi. Super Metroid might get a little complicated for you. For frame of reference, Ben, Sho has cerebral palsy, and so he plays games with one hand, and honestly is better than a lot of people. But obviously, games like this are a little bit too complex, hand scheme-wise, finger button combination-wise for him to play, which is unfortunate because I think he would enjoy playing the game if he didn't have the limitation that he does. Ben, remind me, Zero Mission's missiles, are they lock-on? When I say lock-on, I don't mean like lock-on target. I mean like you hit the button and it stays open in the missile cannon stays open. You don't have to hold it like you do here for Dread. I think that's how it worked in Fusion. Toggle, thank you, Toggle. I think that's how it worked in Fusion. And I know just because I got blindsided because I was looking up a bunch of Metroid Dread stuff and saw reviews for all the 2D Metroids from King K, and I decided to watch it just to see his take because I like his take. You think? Well, we can go double check because I think I have it somewhere so I can take a look. If it does, then it's probably a little bit more accessible. If only just because of the fact that if it toggles, the speed booster in both Fusion and Zero Mission both activate with just straight running, as opposed to in Super where you have to hold down the run button to do so, and click a button here in Dread. So that, you know, that's one less button that you have to worry about. The only thing that I think might get a little complicated Yeah. I'm trying to think of all the buttons. Because, think about this though. I'm going to point this out because it makes it a lot more accessible. Playing Zero Mission and Fusion, those two games came out on Game Boy Advanced. So literally the only buttons they had were the D-pad, the shoulder buttons, only one of each, A and B, start and select. And I know the only issue you might have is swapping between regular and supers, because I believe that was done via select button. A was jump, B was shoot. I gotta go take a look at it again, but we can take a look at it after Dread, because this is the last boss, and I know it's the last boss. We can do this, and then we can go take a look. You know, it's an unfortunate thing I've just noticed, just because now that I've introduced at least my love of this kind of game to you, Show, just as you introduced Persona to me. Uh-oh. It's very unfortunate because I know if it wasn't for your disability, you would totally have fun with this game. With all the Metroid games, if I'm being honest. Okay, I think he doesn't take damage when he's not carried. But I shouldn't... Because I think he's got a shield on. I'm not wasting my ammunition on you, buddy. If you're gonna be immune to everything I throw at you... Yep, nope, I was absolutely right. That went a lot shorter because I didn't spend my time wasting missiles when he wasn't actually vulnerable to anything. Alright, so let's do this. Phase 2. How do I deal with that, I wonder? Owie! That's not fair. You get to charge that fast? What, did you get a smash ball or something? What the hell? Aha! Ah. Oh, Jesus. Uh-oh. Yeah! Love it when I do good. Did I just make him a one-winged angel? Oh my god, can we not? Can we not Final Fantasy at my Metroid, please? No, dude, you need that leopard. I don't like that. I don't like that! I don't like that at all. Oh, that third phase, though. Okay. But yeah, going back to it, I think that you would honestly really enjoy Metroid if it wasn't for the limitations. I had a freaking Dragon Ball Z abridged there moment show when he was ripping off his other wing. I was thinking of Lord Slug's movie from Dragon Ball Z abridged. You can't fight me with only one arm. No, you're supposed to let it grow. Don't worry, you can what was it? No, you're supposed to let it heal. As he's ripping out his own freaking arm. Uh-oh. No, thank you. Ow! That was the counter. Stop it. Because I hit him. He didn't do the counter bit. Dang it. Wow, I'm doing so poorly right now. Oh, that was the counter bit, and I just jumped into the air. Can we not? Can I get good? Can I get good? Can I get good? Come on. Nope. Thank you for giving me another chance so soon. I'm very grateful to you. Uh-oh, no! That's okay. I'd rather take that damage than... Go off, go off, go off! Try again. Oh, that was the counter! Wow, that was... I don't know what I was doing there. Oof. Not gonna do anything. I don't know what you're waiting for. Until I look up something that tells me that hitting you when you do that does something good for me. Nope, 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 nope. Owie. Uh-oh. No! Dang it! That's what I was trying to avoid. Please. Ah, dang it. I actually haven't seen... I've seen a couple clips and whatnot from Kirby Right Back At You, but I'm not super familiar with it, other than that. I know it gives a lot of characterization to King DDD of everybody in that series, but... Also, then I also believe Death Battle used it to prove that Kirby could kick Boo's ass because he freaking launched a fry pan around the sun. A little strange, but you know, it is what it is. Anime. Where teenagers look like full-grown women, you know. Just how it is. We don't question, we only accept. Yep. No, you don't. Yep. It was an interesting fight. I did like the explanation they gave for why they thought that. I mean, like, it was either gonna come to a stalemate or I'm okay with... Honestly, I'm never that concerned with who loses in Death Battle. Oh god, okay. I was hoping to see if I could destroy it without using my power bombs. Oh, that wasn't what I was looking for. Can we not? Where's the jump, Samus? Don't just run forward. Yeah, no, it's one of those things that I would not have expected Kirby to win. He's freaking 2 inches tall. canon, and but you know, honestly, it wasn't even when I saw that particular episode. I didn't really expect for both of them to have so much in common as they do. It was kind of strange to see that they have a lot in common. Uh-oh. Oh my god, can you stop, please? Ah. Please, 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 please. No, 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 no! Unfold, please! That's not the ball I wanted you to be! I know I said you could be anything, Samus, but not that ball, not right now! Shoot, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna let this one play out so I take a breath here. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't actually run into Screw Attack until after that stuff stopped happening, so... Oh, that was the counter. And I crashed into him, of course. This is starting to feel like Final Fantasy XIV rating. Oh, you messed up in the third phase, go back to the start all over again. But in a good way sometimes. But yeah, I didn't run into Screw Attack until after they kind of focused more on Death Battle. Honestly, it's allowed Death Battle to, I think, improve now that they're not stretching so thin on what they're doing. But I think maybe what needs to happen is they need to expand again for some better... Take what they've learned now. Oh, I did counter it, but it didn't quite count. Surprisingly. Ah, no, I'd rather not backseat. I'll figure this out. Thank you, though. Uh-oh, I'm gonna eat that for sure. Actually, this is probably the first Metroid game I want to speed run. So, the more I can figure out on my own, because of the fact I'm going to end up borrowing... Oh, I had to double parry that? Okay, but that's nice to know, that when he does that, I can actually offensively parry, and then just got to remember to defensively parry a second afterwards. Oh, I missed it. I was too busy on the... No, you don't. Alright. That phase is done. Now let me focus on this phase, because this phase, for some reason, my aim is not that great. But then again, that's why I don't play first-person shooters! No, I know this isn't first-person shooter, but it is what it is. And I require a lot of aiming, regardless of anything else. I'll see that in a second. I see that you're bored. Aha! I'm dodging more of his shots, so there's that. Woo! Up. Can we not? Okay, let's just get to this next phase. Oh! Bitch, he turned around! Okay, that one didn't have a counter. Oh god, please! Yeah, here we go again. Look for another one. No, you don't get to use that. Thank you. Or that. Wait, did I just... Here we go! There was no counter for that. Here we are again. Then why did you even try at the start? Oh. So, what you're telling me is you still need me. You're just gonna clone me. I know that I took a while, but come on. Okay. Rumble, 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 rumble. Feel it in the controller. What just happened? Because I saw a claw. When did she get a claw? Also, I hear her screaming. I like this. This is better than the deadpan from before. You know, and now all the Samus is the Doomslayer memes that I've been avoiding for possible spoilers make all of the sense with all the frustration that she's just doling out to her absentee bird dad. Ugh. At least Grey Voice, as much as he kind of shit all over her, was not absentee. Oh, holy shit. I actually... Wait, are we gonna have a phase 4? I like the design of this outfit though, I'll say. This one I don't like. Oh, there's that too, you're right! You're absolutely right, Ben. Oh, I love Metroid from Smash Brothers. Interactive cutscene, okay. To be fair, all those jokes about her name being Metroid have been true since Fusion. So, since 2002. I don't like the design of this suit. Okay, I'll talk about it after we get out of here. Oh no, wrong way. Do I still have? Yeah, let's go. Hello? Aha. Crawl through the space, Samus! I like the beam though, the beam is fun. Nope, don't care about that. Yeah, even visually it's... Okay, gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry. Oh, wait. Oh, you want them? Come on. Get out of my face. Come on. I guess I can't get through that way. That's fine. Am I backtracking? I hope not. There we go. No, don't care about you. We're going. Nope, that's not it. Do I keep going up? Please? Okay, good. Oof. Down to the wire. Oof. Down to the wire. Well, I guess he was right about one thing I can't control. He's an X, though, we know this. But right. The same way the SAX allowed itself to be absorbed by Sim is... for self-preservation. Because they have some limited sentience. Yeah, that was super close. Mostly because I didn't know where to go. The map's not very clear. Wait. I know we wanted to blow up the planet, but... What did we do to cause that? I thought it was only the ship exploding. Maybe its nuclear core was that big of a boom. Okay, credit where credit's due. Sakamoto knows how to be a good producer. Just keep him away from the director's chair, because obviously he kind of went a little power hungry with Other M the other time. So, since that was 10 hours, for sure we're gonna get a craptastic ending. That's fine. But what do I think of it as a whole by comparison to stuff that I've played before in Metroid? And I'll even be a little bit more fair because Metroid has had a lot of break time away from the spotlight, and other Metroidvanias have come to the forefront. I'll compare them with other Metroidvanias that have come out. I will say it's a lot better than Samus Returns. So this is a nice second outing for Mercury's team. It was very fun. Enjoyed it a lot. Some of the stuff that I got frustrated with as far as signposting was concerned when it came to the secrets from the other night, they're secrets. It's fine that it doesn't have that good of signposting. Oh yeah, no. But it does show that Metroid is back, because honestly, this is the direction that Metroid needs to go. Zero Mission, I think, was built... Super was built in a way that was unintentionally perfect in the fact that you can, you know, do a bunch of different things, explore however you like in the world. Zero Mission was created purposefully that way. Fusion limited itself, so did Other M, as far as since, you know, then, right? Oh yeah, no, because... And I have a feeling, somewhere here in my heart, that some of the limitations that Mercury's team put on themselves during Samus Returns was overarching from on high direction, telling them to use the 3D when they didn't really have to, and make use of the touchpad on the 3DS when they didn't really have to. Yeah, I know. The thing you have to remember, though, Ben, for this game, this was a joint collaboration between Mercury's team and Nintendo. Nintendo's not only the producer, part of Nintendo also did the development. So, I assume Mercury's team took on the feedback. Nintendo liked the amount of sales that came out of Samus Returns, even though it wasn't that great. I mean, for 3DS, it was pretty good. But for a game as a whole, Nintendo and Mercury's team probably... But my point being is that Nintendo probably would not have listened to the feedback again, but Mercury's team did. Oh yeah, of course they did. But they also made a lot of good stuff. Between Super Metroid and Zero Mission, the two that we're saying that are much better than this, well, not much better, but still better than this game, they were both made by purely Nintendo R&D 1. So... it shows to you that sometimes it's not the people that are in charge, but whether or not they're willing to listen to feedback from the fans. Actually, Sho and I know this more than anything else just because Final Fantasy XIV. It's a game that we play more regularly. It's just that we're waiting for the new expansion to come out. And 1.0 was shit. Everybody knew it was shit coming out, and the fans let them know. They have since opened up and listened to and accepted so much fan feedback throughout the past decade of the revamp of Final Fantasy XIV that this game is now 24 million subscribers. It is just insane where it's at. Yes, I know, I had 10 hours, so I probably don't get anything except for... Yeah, I figured that's the best I'll get is seeing your face through the mask. That's fair. That's fair. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, for sure. Like you said. And that was Metroid's 25th anniversary when they came out with freaking Galactic Federation. Now, don't get me wrong. From what I've heard, that game isn't half bad. For, you know, as a game. The problem is, it's not the Metroid game we wanted. If we had since the last Metroid game before that, Other M, a bunch of different Metroid games coming through, that would have been a nice little side project. And be like, oh, this is a nice little fun thing on the side. This is not that big of a deal. The problem is that was the first thing since Other M, which was a terrible waste of a game, story-wise, and gameplay-wise was hampered. The only good game before that was Metroid Prime 3, and even that one had some backlash to it because of the motion controls that I'm assuming Nintendo made them have to put in there. So, you know. Oh. And even if the game was, you know, absolute garbage, we would be able to accept it a lot better as Metroid fans. Just because it would have been like, oh, that's a nice little side thing, you know? It kind of sucks, but whatever, it doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't actually... Ooh, speaking of Zero Mission... That's a nice little bit of art. Art mode unlocked. Let's take a look-see. Yeah. I assume that depending on the time, though, is how much more of this ending rewards you get, right? The faster you get, the better it is at this point. Because okay, here's the one thing that I will applaud Samus Returns and Dread for. Each game was either item completion for the bonus or time. And it was always annoying to try and figure out which one it is. To get all the images, you need to beat the game in normal and hard, both under 4 hours. What if you beat hard? So if you beat hard in under 4 hours, it wouldn't unlock the stuff that you would have gotten on normal under 4 hours? I would feel like that would be a thing. But I know that right now the current 80% speedrunners are like at 1 hour 50. So anyway. And it was always annoying when I pick up a new Metroid game, trying to figure out which is the one that it wants from me to get the better, you know, image in the end, per se. But this one I like in the fact that here's your item percentage completion bonus, and then here's your time completion bonus. Separate them. Sure, you have two, but it doesn't matter. You can have one where you take your time like I did. 10 hours is actually pretty long for me. I probably could have done it in like 8, if not 6, if I didn't care about getting the 100% completion. But that's what I wanted to do. And I was still rewarded for it. I took my time. I also was commenting on a bunch of things story-wise, game-wise, that I liked or didn't like, etc. So here's what we're gonna do real quick. Since we still have like 45 minutes, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna options, copy this into slot 3. I'm going to dip my toes into hard mode and see what happens. Yes, yes, because I moved it over already. So the last time, that's disappointing, I'm gonna say, if that's the case, but it's not terrible. The last time hard mode was only basically when I say last time, I mean Samus Returns, and it was only really an increase. I can't skip this cutscene. I could skip every other cutscene, but this cutscene? What the heck? Anyway, man, where'd my mind go? All right, it's a little disappointing that you know, doing it on the harder difficulty does not unlock anything underneath it, but whatever. It's completion bonus. It's not like it's anything special. And if you could do it on hard, you could totally freaking do it on easy. Can I say that I missed the fusion suit? The fusion suit was actually a really cool design. Also, creepiest image in the game of fusion was always freaking the SAX. Like, I was actually excited for this game because one of the things Fusion did right, and Fusion did a lot of things that was super frustrating. Don't get me wrong, it was really weird, and I could do that, but I like doing stuff. I might not do it for stream, but it doesn't matter. One of the oh crap. My ADD's kicking in again, and I'm forgetting what I talked about before. Alright, the fusion suit. One of the things they did right was actually the horror element of being stalked by the SAX to some degree. And when I saw the enemies, they were super interesting to me for the same reasons that I freaking loved, you know, I loved the SAX stuff. I was so interested to see how they were gonna put the dread in Metroid Dread. If I'm disappointed about anything, it's just a lot of pressure of sorts. What's the pressure? Not stress. I said it on Twitter a while ago. I forgot what it's called. Oh, there we go. Skip that. Oh no, I missed my space jump already! Alright. So far, nothing that complicated. Right, I can't. That I'm the morph ball. That? It depends. 100% definitely not, but any percent?
You've accessed a network station. Well done, Sam. I've run whatever that I have this issue. There are one.
Oopsie. There we go. Try again. I'm also so used to shooting through walls. There we go. Ah, I swung too early. I don't mind replaying on hard, especially so far. Oh! I was gonna try the speedrun strat there, but whatever. Too late now. And I can't go back. Running, 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 running. Yeah, we're skipping most of the cutscenes, if only just because we've seen it already once. Whether we've played it or we've watched me on stream play it. In either case. Okay, that's a cutscene I can't skip. But yeah, the Metroid suit, I guess I'll call it, because I'm sure whatever it is. I'm not that big of a fan of. I think the power suit, like, is probably my favorite one right now. Of design, anyway. Yeah, I can't do that, so I'm sliding under. Gravity suit isn't bad. I think my least favorite is the Varia suit. Of the 3 non-Metroid suits, anyway. I have to wait for him to come and stop the pursuit. I like that background detail. I noticed that actually in Samus Returns. That was probably one of my favorite part of Samus Returns, is the fact that they put so much detail in the backgrounds of this stuff, Mercury's theme. Could see that. I definitely could see. Oh, right. I can't go anywhere until I talk to Adam. Why am I feeling like I'm in Fusion all over again?
Uploading data.
Fair. One of the things I did like was that the blue parts here, because they're pinkish, looks like muscle sinew, and I kind of like that idea. Either I don't know how to single wall jump or I can't single wall jump. I can't tell what it is. Can't go that way, so I'm going this way. Hurry, 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 boom! See, that was a question that I had, whether that was the case. Is that always the case? Or did Ravenbeak just take over for that last cutscene? I know, I can go back there in a second. Is that clear right now? I'm not sure. Oh, right, I can't wall jump off, underwater. Maybe in another playthrough I'll listen to the dialogue again and see how much that is true. Because I know that he said, Adam said at one point that he had to look into the Federation archives because he didn't know anything about Ravenbeak. Also, he didn't know much about what was going on as a whole. It has to be at a certain point, I feel like. Right. That being said, I could also be right about the fact that of what I wanted to be, and Ravenbeak was also lying with having his DNA in mind. I'd rather it just be Grey Voice. I see him there. I don't like him there. We're going the upper route. Uh oh, that's right, that's right, that's right. I don't have the morphle. I don't have the morphle. Oh, that's right. I have this. What? Ah, shoot. I got distracted. Haha! Escape it. Oh no! I no longer escape it. Oh no! You bastard! No, leave me alone! Ooh! Nice juke! What? How do you know I'm still here? Ah, got caught. Ah, too early. I know that they got their inspiration from Alien, but what movies are they parodying here? Because I know Alien, then Metro 2 would be Aliens, right? Much smoother this time around. Oh, that's actually a pretty good point. No, I am your father. Okay, absentee dad, see how much I care. I know that it's cold up there. I'm not gonna deal with that. Whee! Lied. Charge beam! Can we skip the summary, please? Whee! Man, if this is hard mode, maybe the bosses, because so far I'm not having that much more difficulty as it is, by comparison to normal mode. I'm just trying to be as speedy as possible. I'm not actually speedrunning-ish, but I'm just trying to be as fast as possible, see what happens. Okay, I still can't get up there, that's fine. Can't get up there yet. Jumpy, 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 jumpy. Oh yeah, no, we're good there. Yeah, you too. Thanks for hanging out with us, Ben. Come on. That's what I thought. Right, we're coming up against the first one. Okay, so I can skip those cutscenes, nice to know. You can't do anything there. I know you're here. Okay, I must be forgetting something here. I need to get down there. That's the heat door. Oh, let's continue like, oh, I forgot I don't want the space jump. Oh, here it is. Oh, this screen. I wonder frame-wise if the slide is a lot better than the jump. Oh, I thought that was... Oh, nope, that's too hot. That's too hot. We're not gonna deal with that right now. Can't skip that. Okay. Can't slide there. Alright, now Adam.
Uploading data.
There was no record of your assailant. You have seen the warrior tribe. The situation remains. You have active. Continue on. There are
does he know about the warrior tribe? I think Ben's onto something here. I think Ben was onto something here. Oh, hold on. Let me recharge here. I'm gonna wait a second. That definitely slowed me down a bunch, but that's okay. We'll deal with it afterwards. Let me just do it this way. There we go. There he is. Tension! That was the word I was trying to remember before. He tried to race a little fake. Not sure if fake's the right word here, but tension. Yeah, I still think the power suit is probably my favorite. Okay, so next up, might want to go that way. And that's just, nice. That's weird. I'll check it out afterwards. What's that? Oh, goodness gracious, why? Raisins, that's why. So far, hard mode is hardly hard if you know how to play this game to start. Okay, that's that. So we will fight this boss. Thank you. I was doing good though. Eh? What about that, Perry? Yeah, old school. I want to save my missiles when I can hit him in the face. There we go. Faster, 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 faster! Uh-oh, upsie. Thank you. Thank you again. Two shot! I could totally do that one shot if I wanted to. But again, hard mode, working on different health values and damage values. I just want to see this. This is the most badass. Probably one of the most badass things Samus does. Ugh. Luckily, it's early enough that I can get a screenshot of it later if I wanted to. Yeah. Where am I going from here? Where do we go from here? Probably just talk to Anima again, I bet. I bet, and I was wrong. I guess the reason why I didn't think about Yang when with the "I hope you're hungry" thing show is specifically because I could hold on there. So let's is because of the fact that Samus Returns has a lot of that, especially with the Zeta Metroids. Ugh. No, that's the way I want to go. Oh, I can't. Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right. There's gotta be something here. Because why would it allow me to go through here? Another save room. Ah, here we go. No! Shoot! I thought I had made it, but I didn't. And I did so well for trying to get over it on the first try. I didn't want to wait for this thing to keep going. Alright. Next zone, let's go! You know, I kind of really wish that I could, you know, say download the game to my Switch if I have the card. But no, Nintendo says you gotta do both. Pay us twice. All because I wanted the physical one that loads probably slightly slower than having it on the Switch itself. You know, something I noticed, she has Mega Man boots on. Talk to Adam. You know Flair called Samus's like strut, like the little strut she does here? or here and there where she's just walking in the cutscene like a supermodel strut. And I'm like, for realsies though? You know what? I kind of see it. Okay, I gotta come from the other way for now because I don't have the diffusion beam. Oh, I was about to say, what the hell? No, one thing is to be fair, I think everything, the last Metroid game where I remembered all the music, you know, very clearly in my brain's case, was probably a Prime game. Because Fusion I don't remember it all that well. Same thing with Zero Mission. I mean, Zero Mission I remember, if only just because of the fact that Zero Mission came from, songs came from Metroid itself. But like Fusion, all of them really, I can't remember any of them. Oh, come on. What, I'm in the middle of a climbing animation, okay. That's nice to know. Not dealing with hot with this low health. That's also hot, but also, what's it called? Ooh, I almost ran into that one. That would have sucked. Ooh, that's hot too. Grinding some health here real quick. This is why the recharge stations are only convenient insofar as they, make it so you don't have to worry about that, but there's so much health in this game. Right, Phantom Cliff. You gotta... And we're out. Pretty good so far. Yeah, let's do this so I can recharge some health. Can't do anything here. I say. You asshole. I thought I killed you. Do you wanna know what? Hold on. Let's get rid of that. Thank you. Oh, that's too hot though. Yep, far too hot. So down we go. Only a couple seconds, so I don't care. Okay. That was worth. It's also hot. We're not dealing with that. All right. These doors are annoying. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Okay, so the in-engine stuff I can't get. That's where we're at here. Actually, hold on, let's do this one first. Okay, so I just opened up this side, that's it. That's okay though. Opening up sides is not a bad idea. Nice. Okay, this doesn't move yet. Apparently that's frame perfect from what I've heard. Like within 2 or 3 frames I have to hit it for the Emmys. I didn't realize they can go through the walls. So let me head back and do this. Oh! I'm not even gonna bother with that. Mostly because I screwed up already. Faster to fail. Good. I think I need to go on the high. Yeah, because I don't have the morph ball, so I can't go on the lower one even if I wanted to. Too hot. Let's go and down. Adam, what do you want to talk to me about? I don't care what it is, I'm moving forward.
Uploading data.
ME stands for Accessible. You are not, you are study, do not.
I think we'll go till 10:30 and then we'll stop it. Whichever way it probably rolls. Take the map though, thank you. I found that interesting so far, is every time I've stopped is when I kind of get caught by the enemy so far, for the most part. When I second guess myself. If I just keep rolling and moving, then we don't worry about it. Alrighty. Got that churning. Yeah, this is something I can't skip. Can't do anything about that, so we're going back in here. Oh man, came right through the door right when I came through it. I love it. We'll reset the Emmy here. I love the speed of this game. Like, everything about this feels really good to kind of just maneuver. Don't even know if I'm going the right direction here, but doesn't seem like it. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I want to go up there. I don't have the spread shot for that. Oh, but what I probably could do... Yeah, I can maneuver my way back around, okay. I see where I messed up. This enemy stuff is taking its toll on me, my mans. Okay, it's up there. Upsies. Yeah, that's where I want to go. Because he's on the roof, it made it more difficult. Thank goodness. Got it. Yoom. Thank you. Can't go through there because I don't have the morph ball. Wow, that actually does a lot of damage. But on the plus side, I get a lot of healing. Yeah, let's do it from here. No! Come back! I hate having to wait for a cycle. Yeah, this is what we're doing. Oh! I completely forgot about how much damage I take in this version of the thing. So where do I show up again? Yeah, that's fair. There is a missile tank I want to get at here. Oof. That charge is a little longer than I was expecting. Don't you hate it when you still take damage even though you try your best to try to... Ready? Let's go get that. That'll probably be a lot better to... deal with, because that gets me a whole other energy tank. That took down an entire energy tank. That's a hell of a thing. Looks like even in hard mode they wanted to baby you at first because holy moly. Don't want it, don't want it. You do enough damage as it is, I don't need you. Can't do that. Can't climb up that way, so we're coming up this way. Oh wait, I know where I am. It's that one speed booster puzzle. But I know where I'm going. New area. I love when I play one of these games and it goes just so fast by comparison to however it was before. Like before I'm sitting there like, oh my goodness, this is taking forever and this, that, and the other. But now that I have most of the information, it doesn't take all too much to knock it out. Like, I'm sure I've only been working on this for like an hour at most. And this was basically, I think, where we stopped at the 2-hour mark the first time. Oh. Well. Not dealing with you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay, so how do I... Hold on. These are speed booster blocks. Ah. Nope. I'm full anyway. Don't want to save yet. Buzzsaws. Thank you. Nope, don't want to deal with you. Alrighty, we're doing good. Yeah, no power zone. Perfect. Thank you. Oh yeah, no power, so I can't go that way. Wonderful. Wait. Okay. I forgot. Aha. I need the fusion beam for that. That's too hot beyond the fact that I don't have the wide beam, previously known as the spazer. Hold on. Ah. I was like, yeah, I know that I have to get through here somehow. that the morph ball? No, it's not. It's the wide beam. I forgot where the morph ball is. I think the morph ball's actually a lot later. That's right. There we go, there we go. Thank you, thank you. Clear that out so we don't have to deal with it. There's the freaking P booster at me. Okay. Got which way I have to go. Not that way, I'll tell you that much. Alright, where are we? Are we near the beginning? We're near the beginning, okay. Could go back to that door. No, I'm not that far. Let's do it. Ready? Perfect, perfect. Alright, I don't have the morph ball. That was a waste of time. I think I might start this run again later. But I'll have a timer going. Oh, I can't even go this way, okay. I was trying to avoid that. That's fine. The less I have to recharge, the better. Bollocks. On the plus side, I'm like right here. I want my speed booster back, damn it! Remind me, possibly next save point we will stop there. Say possibly because I need to hopefully catch that I need to stop there. Okay. Run! Oh shoot. Nope, 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 nope. This away. Thank you. Good. And there we go. Perfect. Could I have done it better? Sure, why not? But I will take this. Where is he? There you are. Come get me. There you are. Good. Nice and simple. There's the morph ball. That was actually kind of quick. Okay. So, actually, if we head back, yeah, let's head back. Whee! Oh, can't get into that way? Well, fine. I didn't want to go that way anyway. I'm so glad I at least get the jump ball with this. There's some other Metroid games where you have to deal with the frickin' bombs for jumping for forever. Well, first, let's get that upgrade real quick. Well, actually, let's do that and teleport. Considering wherever I'm teleporting, I'm probably gonna need to be. Ish. Oh! Yeah, we can actually stop because we're gonna get the. I think this is where we get the Varia suit. So as soon as I can save after the Varia suit. Thank you. Oh, wait. Super missile. So we'll head this way. Nice, perfect. Doing good. Uh-oh. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. There we go. And here's the Varia suit. I remember that. That's nice. And I also get more defense, which is good. Now I can deal with the heat. You know what? There we go. If I had more health when I was up there, I would have tried for those missiles, but... And then here we are. Back we go. As soon as I run into... Oh, I shouldn't say run into. I see where a save point is right there. That's where we'll stop. There we are. Let's just see how far we are. 'Cause I'm very curious. Only an hour in. And I know for a fact that's half the time because we did a 2-hour block the first night and we got all the way to Varia. Granted, the items are a lot lower because I'm not exploring as much, but that's fine. I'm nowhere near completing the game, though. Not that I was anywhere near, you know, what is currently world record for this stuff, but it'd be interesting to see if that would be the case. Definitely would be. But that's not where we're going to be for now. We're going to be... I need to tell you to mute that later. Sorry, I'm switching out some of my setup here. There we go. Alrighty. But yeah, no, I feel comfortable with that. We're probably not going to be streaming speedruns until I'm more comfortable with showing off what I can do. Though I'm doing a lot better, I need more practice. I need to figure out what I'm doing. And then as soon as I feel confident enough to post something that basically, if I feel confident enough, I could do it in one stream, because considering that the 90% time right now is a little under 2 hours, and the 100% run is, I think, about 40 minutes, 40 to 45 minutes above that. So if I can do it within a longer stream like I've been doing, where it's like 2 to 3 hours, then I'll start streaming it again, just for funsies. And maybe it might be something to take up a slot when I need it. But I still have the Yakuza stuff to go through, and we still have to finish up Final Fantasy XIV, which that is what we're going to do tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to do some more Final Fantasy XIV reliving in Shadowbringers. Last we left off, we took down Holminster Switch. So we're gonna go through a bunch of story before we hit Ilming. But it'll be fun to watch. And I'll be taking a look at a lot of the stuff that has been released with the media tour, so I can start to comment a bit on it, just to see what's up and what I might want to do depending on what is out there. Some of it might depend on how it plays, but we'll see what happens. Either way, you guys have all been 10 out of 10 with me, and I will see you guys come tomorrow for some Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringer story. Have a wonderful evening, morning, day, wherever you are.